Hey everyone, I'm Pacific the Casual Gamer, and welcome back to another episode of Katie, where I show you some gameplay and clips and stuff that aren't necessarily kills from Siege, but help us win the round. Since this series is all about things that we can do as players that aren't necessarily just fragging out and winning, I want to show you guys this first clip where I play on piano above Kafe. It's our first attack, so it's not going very well. And I drone out piano for the knock player. Now the knock player gets melted, but what that does for her is if she wants to, she doesn't have to worry about piano at all. We know no one's in piano, so she's going to drop red hatch or new hatch. Then she's not going to have to worry about anyone flanking her from piano. Now, along with this round, we also learned that they like to spawn peek. This leads me into the next kind of clip that happens where we know that they spawn peek, and I'm pretty good about watching for runouts and stuff, and my teammate isn't. And what happens is when I rappel up the building, you'll see I know that there's spawn peeks coming, and I hear some feet, and I actually get a kill on a Mozzie that's doing a runout that if I didn't get that kill, he would have killed my teammate. So that ended up ultimately helping us, and we did end up winning this round, if I'm not mistaken. However, I'm getting ahead of myself. The next thing that I do is I'm playing with Fuze upstairs because the guys are on the second floor, and I help Fuze drone out the entirety of top floor. Because if you guys know about Kafe, if you drone the entire top floor, you can end up putting your drones both on white stairs and red stairs, and they can't get up there without you knowing. And what I do is I use this information to help the Fuze out, and I put air jabs, as Nomad, I put air jabs on the stairs so that we don't have to worry about anyone up there. We literally, like, the only way that they're going to get up there is if they shoot it, and we still have our drones AFK. So it really helps the Fuze player out be less stressed. Along with that, I also started putting down breaching charges for upstairs to put on vertical pressure, because as you guys know, when you're defending, vertical pressure freaks you out. You don't like it when vertical pressure is there. There's another angle, and even though I don't get a kill from it, it helps because I could always re-peek something. There's that psychological pressure that the enemies have to go through. And then you'll see in this clip one last thing. His Fuze puts down a hard breach charge, and I was pre-aimed on the Maestro cam, and it missed the charge, and I shot it, and therefore we got the hatch open. Now this round we didn't win, but I wanted to show you guys this clip. This is one of my favorite spots to play on Kitchen and Kafe, and I constantly hear feet. You hear feet on Long Bar and Dining and in Christmas when you play this spot. And I'm calling it out. I'm saying, hey guys, there's one over here, two over here, one over here. And what that does is, even though I don't know who it is, I don't know what they're going to do, I know that there's one or two guys over there. And if there's something like you're in a 2v2 and you know where one person is, you don't have to worry about one other person, you know? Or if you keep calling out where the feet are, right? Even though you don't know where they are, if there's a 1v1, you know where the last guy is roughly located, and you're not going to get caught by a surprise. Ultimately, I failed winning this round because I wide swung, you know? And it sucks when you wide swing. I don't recommend doing it unless you really, really, really are confident about wide swinging. So we lost that round. It's 1-3. And I asked for a rotate in the bathroom. Now, something people sometimes don't do is ask for a rotate. And if you ask for something and a teammate gives it to you, say thank you to them. Because it shows that if they do bad, you're not going to yell at them. And even though you might lose the next round and it doesn't matter, if it helps you win the round, it's great because that teammate has less pressure that their friends are going to, or that your teammate, because you're not friends because you're strangers, but they have less pressure that the teammate's going to yell at them if they start performing poorly, right? And they don't have to think, oh, if I lose this round, this guy's going to chew me out. You know, it's just a bunch of unnecessary added stress. And it's just saying thank you for things is just something that I would recommend you guys get in the habit for. So in this round, I play Pixel. I get a kill on Blitz, which is big. It's a big kill because Blitz can easily push someone out of Pixel. But the other thing that happens is I use my Wayyyy magnets, and I get Zofia and someone else with frags, I'm pretty sure it was Sledge, to waste some util. 2 concussions and 1 frag grenade. Now I'm busy fighting this guy, and Doc accidentally TKs me. And I know it was an accident. Now, when you're playing with strangers in solo queue, it's not a good idea to get mad at them ever. It's always a waste of time. So I just say, it's okay. It's okay that you TK'd me, you know? And again, that gets rid of stress from Doc. He's not going to have to worry about me yelling at him. Beyond that, I directly, right after I die, I hop on cams and I start giving callouts because I'm not going to sit there and waste time. If you're playing ranked, you know, don't get on your phone. Don't, like, flip through YouTube. You are useful until once the round ends, you're fine, you know? And I start giving callouts, I start pinging the gridlock, and we ultimately win that round, even though I only got 1 kill. So for the entire duration of my life on round 6, I play Pixel again because we're defending below. And I'm giving callouts. I'm saying there's 1 in Pixel, 2 over in Piano, whatever, da-da-da-da-da. And what happens is all 5 of us are alive, and we're trying to find the last guy, and Cav just brain dead, right? She's just brain dead, Cav runs around. But I give the call out, they're like, where's the last guy? And I knew that for the whole round, this Twitch was hiding in this corner. I knew she was hiding there. And I didn't decide to just like run around aimlessly. I knew I was safe in Pixel, and I decided to stay there and anchor. And we ended up getting a free kill because it's an operator out of the game, basically. She's just stuck there. And it's free, easy kill for another teammate. So even though I didn't get the kill directly, I literally like held the kill there for someone else to get. Round 7 shows the importance of droning and figuring out where the enemy is. We end up getting a speed plant off and winning. And it was because what happened was we just started droning sight. One guy disconnected. We did have an Amaru who just kind of yeeted herself in, which helped. But really, what happened in this round was I had a drone ready, and Amaru got a kill and another guy died. So I just decided to check sight because it wouldn't make sense for the enemies to roam. And I realized that it was clear, and I called, the sight's clear. I sprinted in, speed planted, and I mean, it didn't matter who got the kills. We won that round at that point. There was no one that could go below, and it was one of the easiest wins that I've ever had. And the castle didn't help either. The castle kind of screwed his teammates over. This play kind of sucks. I didn't get to waste nearly as much time as I wanted to, but I ended up wide swinging someone again. And I died because of it. If I didn't wide swing this Ashe, I would have had more time to at least maybe kill the Fuze behind me. There was a chance that I would kill the guy behind me, but it was slim. You know, what are you going to do in that situation? So this last round, we're 4-4. The guys are in kitchen, and I play Buck. This is one of my strengths is playing Buck on Kafe, and I go above. I don't go to frag out. I don't intend on fragging out, actually. I get 1 frag, but I don't frag out. And I open up the ceiling as fast as possible because I drone in. I know that no one's playing up here, and I move on that intel. I don't just say, all right, no one's playing up here. I'm going to meander. No one's up there. I'm going. And I open the entire ceiling. I pop mirrors. I get 1 frag, but ultimately, it just helps. Again, the entry fraggers are still alive. Now they got to deal with Buck above. It created too much pressure for the enemies to handle, and we just outplayed them and won the game. And so there's a lot of plays there that some of them involved frags, a lot of them really didn't, but that's just some stuff that happens in a Rainbow Six round that, you know, doesn't show up on the scoreboard. So anyways, that's it for this video of Katie. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you learned something new. If you did, let me know in the comments below. I'm Pacific the Casual Gamer. I suck just as bad as you do at video games, and I'll see you guys in the next one.